can Saquon Barkley reach 15,000 rushing yards? This was not recommended by anyone. I just, had to make videos on this series. I decided why not make a football one. So this came off the dome piece. Saquon's career breakdown. He's currently 27 years old and he's played 7 full seasons in the NFL. For his career, he has 7,216 rushing yards in 90 games, which is about 80.18 rushing yards per game and within 13.19 games per season. However, in his last 3 seasons, his recent form, he has 4,279 rushing yards in 46 games, which is just over 93 rushing yards per game, and in about 15.33 games per season. So the hater projections, he just carried by the Eagles offense. So as soon as he slows down, they're just not going to give him the ball no more. And he gets carried by the Eagles offense, right? And Jalen Hurts bro, I don't watch football, bro. I don't know what to say. He just gets carried by the offense. So we're going to say he has 2 seasons of 13 games, averaging 80 rush yards per game, followed up by 2 last seasons with 12 games, averaging 70 rush yards per game. So he's going to finish his career with around 3,760 more career rushing yards. The casual projection. Even a guy like me who doesn't know football knows this. He's the best running back in the league right now. And he's probably going to remain that way for the next couple of seasons. So we'll say for the next 2 seasons, he'll play 14 games, averaging 90 rush yards per game, followed up by 2 seasons of 13 games, averaging about 80 rush yards per game, followed up by 2 final seasons of 12 games, averaging 70 rush yards per game. So he's going to pick up around 6,280 more rushing yards. And then the Glazer projections. Now, since I don't know anything about football, I know this guy is the greatest running back ever. All the guys who played in the 80s played in the Mickey Mouse era, and that's all I gotta say. And yeah, quarterbacks had no arms back then. They didn't even know how to throw. I could throw better than them, and I don't even play football. I'm from Canada. We don't play that. We got the CFL, and they have like different rules. But anyways, we'll say for the next 3 seasons, he's gonna play 15 games, averaging 95 rush yards per game, followed up by 3 seasons of 14 games, averaging 90 rush yards per game, followed up by 3 seasons of 13 games, averaging 80 rush yards per game. So he's going to pick up 11,175 more rushing yards, which will actually put him first all time in rushing yards. So looking at the future projections, the haters will say he will retire at 31 with just under 11,000 rushing yards. Casuals will say he's going to retire at 33 with about 13,500 rushing yards. And the Glazer will say he'll retire at 36 with the most rushing yards, that being 18,391 rushing yards. Now the final prediction, he's probably going to finish with around 13,000 to 14,000 rushing yards. Obviously, this doesn't account for any serious injuries. We know football tends to have a lot of serious, season-ending injuries. So obviously, if there's a season-ending injury, that would change the projections. Also, he has alluded to retiring soon, as well as not playing for too long. He has a Super Bowl ring. He's very accomplished, one of the most accomplished running back. I can't say all the time, but definitely in recent years. So I don't know why he would put his body through that when he could retire early. And in general, running backs don't play that long, especially in this era where it's not a run-heavy era. It's more of a throwing era compared to back in the 80s. But leave your thoughts and comments. Do you think this player can achieve the milestone? How much do you think they will end with by the end of their career? Do you think he won't even reach 10,000? Do you think he'll reach 15,000? Do you think he'll be number 1 all-time in rushing at whatever projection I had up? But anyways, comment a player you want to see have a CMP video. And remember, any sports, any milestone, any player